Hi gals, today I'm going to just show you real quickly how to make Ellie's flowers that were on her wall. This is a real simple project that you could do to add to a package or a gift, or again you could do it on the wall like I did for Ellie's room. You need several different things for this. If you look in Blogland on how to make, that's Owen in the background. You need a special mat and a stylus tool, they call it, but for our purposes, which I want it to be free and cheap, is I have some leftover foam that I've used for several other different projects that I got at Walmart, and you can tell that I've already cut some stuff out of it, but this will work just fine as long as you have like a matte thing, a squishy something or other. It just can't be a hard surface. And then I'm just using a gel pen, and the reason I'm using this is because it has just a round tip. As long as you have a rounded tip pen of any kind, it should work fine. The stylus tool of course works better, but for my purposes this works just fine. And there's an ambulance going on now. So I just cut out several different size shapes, of course with my silhouette, but you can use you could just cut out like a simple flower shape. And it starts off just like a flat piece of paper, and I wanted to add a little bit more depth to it. So I'm just gonna take my pen and I'm gonna start at the outside, and I'm just gonna roll in little tiny circles, starting at the outside and working my way in. And as you do this, you will start to see the flower kind of start to lift up a little bit. Just always work from the outside in. I have found that it works best that way. And I just go around to each petal and do that. And then at the end I kind of just do a little bit around in the circle, and it kind of just makes your flower start popping off the page again. So it's very simple, and I'm just going to do this with several different size shapes. I did several of the small, I guess that's my medium size. Then I had a smaller size, my very little circle, my very littlest petal. This one doesn't roll quite as well since it's pretty tiny, but it definitely will give you a little bit of a 3D effect here if we do the same thing outside, working from our outside in. And I always just do a little bit in the middle. And then let's do a big one for you here, or here, we'll do this one. So I put a decent amount of pressure on it. Thank you for the drumming in the background. That is my drummer Owen here, who of course was playing so quietly and nicely with his books before I started the video, and now is giving us some nice musical additions. So for Ellie's flower, I did 2 of the large petals, but I did 2 different coordinating fabrics, or not fabrics, this is paper. I work with fabric as well. And I just kind of offset them a little bit, so I put the next petal in between of where this petal was. Does that make sense? So, and I went every other colored paper. I'm not really making much sense, am I? So I'm doing a pattern, flower paper, polka dot paper. And I did 2 of the large, I did 2 of the medium, 1 kind of small one, and then I did 1 little guy. And I just put a little bit of hot glue between each one of my layers, and then at the very end I sewed on a little pearl button. But you could of course just leave it plain, or you could hot glue that guy instead of sewing it. But that's kind of what the finished product looks like, and I put those around her wall in different sizes, and I think it adds a really nice little touch to her nursery. And if you have any questions about it, let me know, and hope this maybe helps you guys be a little crafty with some flowers.